Okay, guys. So she has been using one product to get her hair to past waist length, I think it is. Her name is Mrs. Mississippi. No, I don't know. I stumbled upon this video. I'm not sure how, but she has been using this one thing. And I'm going to share two things that she's doing that I have done and I've seen where it actually work. And it's something that I'm going to work into my regimen. So welcome or welcome back. If this is your first time, I am Trina and I've started this channel just to actually showcase my natural hair. I was making my own DIYs and all of that. I started doing my own hair right after COVID, like in 2019, somewhere thereabout. If you check out one of my playlists, you would actually see where I started from, where I was, where I'm now. I've actually lost some of the growth that I had over the years. But within the first 3 years, I saw significant growth. And so, based on what Mrs. Mississippi has been saying, it's actually true. One of the things I've been recently doing is what she has been doing year after year after year until her hair is now waist length. Well, past waist length. So this is a picture. Oh, I'm going to put a picture of her on the screen. And you can also check out her channel and see the progress of what she does. But one other thing that she does, first of all, she washes her hair every 2 to 3 days. I have never done that, but I was washing my hair once every weekend religiously. I had my hair in mini braids and I would have washed my hair every single week. I would wash my hair and then I would have done some DIY because I had my aloe vera and I used to use my banana mask every week. That's what I was doing. And to me, it actually worked because you would have seen how my hair was flourishing and it looked so good. After a while, I got tired. I was a little bit exhausted. And then there were some other factors that also affected the growth of my hair, and my hair started breaking. Now, in recent times, since I came to Canada and my hair was still not the very best, but I started doing back some of the same things that I was doing also over the last maybe a month or so, or 2 months thereabout. I have started washing back my hair like every week. And I saw the differences. Somehow I stumbled upon the video. I'm like, okay. Now something that I was using in my routine or my regimens as well. When I saw her say the one product she used was grease, Blue Magic grease. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And this product is so cheap. So I always tell you, don't need to go buy no expensive product. You don't need to. I know people make products just to kind of build a brand and so on. And products possibly will help to an extent. I don't really, I've never really proven it 100%. But I try to use me like the cheaper way, right? Where it doesn't really cost me loss. I look for what is in my kitchen and I utilize it. And then because the aloe vera does help to kind of bring back the shine to my hair, I was using a lot of it. And then I had the overripe bananas. And instead of throwing them out, I put it in my hair and my hair actually felt so good and looked so shiny. So I was like, why not use this? I wasn't really going out and buying a lot of product. I am not particularly a product junkie. So recently, no, I bought myself grease, Blue Magic grease, but this one is with, I think, the Indian M. I don't have it with me now because of course I'm outside. But she's using that thing, the green one. So she used it, and this is something that she's doing that I have not done, which I think I'm going to experiment on it. What she does is she basically detangles her hair before she washes it. And she uses the grease to kind of protect the hair. So she kind of coat the hair with the grease. Not a whole heap, but lightly coat, and to get rid of some of the knots. So for example, like my hair now, okay, so you'd be looking at my hair and you're like, okay, it looks very short. So one of the things is you have to make sure you I always tell you, start from the end. And this is what I have actually been doing. And I've been watching a couple of her videos and I saw her doing the same thing. So I come down and I take my time, take it apart, and then I feel if there's any knots. And if there's any knots, I also went myself and I went ahead and I will take it out like this. And if I find that I cannot take it out, I use a scissors to just clip off that knot. This is the same procedure I saw her doing. And what she also does, so for example, if you come here and there's growth in the hair, right, what she does is she will go ahead and use a little bit of grease, spritz it with warm water to release it, which is what I do. But I never use warm water. I never thought of that, but that's a brilliant idea. But what I do, I go ahead and I pull it apart, and you'd have seen several of my videos. All right, you see how my hair look short just now, and look at it now. So I went ahead and I pull it out. So I'm trying to work on the density of my hair, right? Because my hair was always very thick. So this is what I have been doing, and I will pull it apart like this. And this is exactly what she does. And you pull it apart and look at that. Look at that. I pull it apart and then I will just probably put it back in some chunky twists, and then I'll wash them in the braid. Not twist, but braids. But in recent time, I said I'm going to give braid a try. You guys remember I told you I'm gonna give braid, and I noticed most of the girlies who have long thick hair, they use braids. So not braids, they use twists. So that's what I said I'm going to do. So this is what I do. I'm going to try hair again and use the braid, but I have been using the grease because I realized that when I was using the castor oil alone, maybe it's the type of castor oil that I'm using here. When I was using the castor oil alone, I find that my hair doesn't have a nice shine. But whenever I use the grease give it that nice shine. And I'm like, I'm going to continue using it. So I was using it in my routine in a recent time, maybe over the last 2 months or 3 months. And it gives it, see, I done this for, this is what, a week old. And I'm going to pull it out the next 2 days, wash it and redo it. And look at it. It still looks shine and nice. And this is actually grease. And see, my hands are still shiny. So this is what she has been doing. She has been using grease and water. It worked for her. She don't really use conditioner. I'm not sure I can go there so yet, but I'm going to test out some of these and see if it definitely works. Make sure you subscribe, follow the journey, because you know me not hide nothing. Me are showing everything, right? Well, most things. But I'm showing it to you. I'm showing sometimes you just have to do just a little bit. You don't need to do a whole lot, don't need to buy this and that and that and that and that and that. Again, you could try it and it may not work. But what do you have to lose? If your hair is not growing, you can try something new. If your hair is on a good path, then continue on that journey. All right? But until the next time, definitely I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself. And remember, Jesus loves you. Bye.